Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are at Disneyland for my first ever visit. But walking in, it does seem like they will be pretty busy today, so let's hope we get on all the rides. And after a hot minute, we finally made it in, and you can finally see the train station. But honestly, walking through Main Street is pretty cool, and you can see the castle. It is kind of small, but it was pretty cool to see. But because we did stay at a Disneyland hotel, we do get early entry, and our first adventure for today is going into Tomorrowland. Okay, we're finally in, and we are going to Space Mountain first, I think. Loki? I don't know. Okay, here's Space Mountain. Now that we have made it to Space Mountain, let's just say today is definitely going to be a busy one with all these people. I guess we're almost there? I don't really know. Okay, I guess this is where we're stopping. Don't really know, but I think we finally made it into the station. Not gonna lie. Loki, it's actually pretty cool in here. And yeah, let's just say it was pretty impressive in here. And just like that was our turn, the wait really wasn't that bad, and I'm happy we had early entry because let's just say throughout the day this line was pretty long. And a few fun facts about this ride: this is my first roller coaster in California, my first Disney coaster, and my 81st coaster credit, which is actually pretty cool. That was actually a lot of fun. Like, I really enjoyed that one. And I'm overall really glad to say this was my first Disney roller coaster because the overall atmosphere and just the smoothness of the ride was perfect. But that was a lot of fun. It's like the perfect, not that scary ride, but here we're going next. Now we are on to our next roller coaster, and it's the Matterhorn bobsled. And before we even start talking about the ride facts, we need to talk about how much of a presence this ride has in this area. With the creepy music and the huge mountain, it is overall pretty unique to see. Finally opened this line. But before we can get on this ride has a pretty cool fact. This is the world's first tubular steel roller coaster, even before Mine Train at Six Flags Over Texas. And that was a little bit of the fun music that they had in the queue and for the station area, which helps overall immerse you into the environment. That one was actually a ton of fun. It's just kind of bumpy, but I do believe it is the world's first tubular steel roller coaster. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Now we're going to Big Thunder Mountain, I think, and then we have all the big roller coasters out the way. Big Thunder Mountain, I noticed how just pretty this park is. Now we are going to Big Thunder Mountain, I think. We have made it to Big Thunder Mountain. I love all the theming in this park. Like, it's so just pretty to look at. And just like that, we were able to get on this ride really quickly. Luckily, because there wasn't too many people in the park just yet. Okay, I just want to say the overall ride experience and all the theming just makes this ride amazing, but unfortunately that is the end of the ride, and overall I would love to do this ride again later today. It was just so much fun. And if I'm being honest, it's literally one of the best family coasters I have personally ever been on. Big Thunder Mountain was actually a lot of fun, and it was actually pretty smooth. I wasn't expecting it to be that smooth, but now we are doing Haunted Mansion, I believe. And here we are for Haunted Mansion. Loki, this queue is pretty cool too, and there's the show building, but yeah. And we are inside the mansion.
"'Twas the nightmare before Christmas. This year he's decided to play Sandy Claus.
Loki, that station was moving really fast and you don't really have time to think, but we are officially on the ride. It smells so good in this room. That ride was definitely interesting. I enjoyed it, but it was definitely a lot going on. Now we're doing Tiana's Bike Adventure. This might be a bad idea, but oh well. Only a 5-minute wait. This queue's actually pretty cool. Very nicely themed, if you ask me. This is actually very impressive. And there's no one in line probably because it's pretty cold and this is a water ride. Might be a bad idea, but oh well. And just like that, we are on the ride. This is really coolly themed. I'm impressed. Oh, and there's the drop. Uh-oh. We finally found Tiana.
Welcome, y'all. Let's meet up with Lewis to find some musicians for our party. Look out by you, here we come.
We've made it to our first drop of the ride. Maybe this was a bad idea. That load dropped and I'm already soaked. Hey, but at least this looks pretty cool.
They can play, no doubt.
I see why this ride had no way. I'm a lot wet and we were only on a couple of drops, and now I think we're coming up to the big drop right over here. Okay, luckily guys, I didn't get that wet, but now that was a lot of fun actually. Oh, look at the armadillo. This room is so impressive. That ride was actually a lot of fun and it was really well done. I actually really enjoyed it. Now I believe we're going to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway because it only has a 10-minute wait, but it is all the way at the back of the park, so we're going to have to walk a pretty good way to get there. Right now we're walking through the Star Wars land and it actually looks pretty cool even though I'm not a big Star Wars fan myself. After walking through tons of people and everything, we've finally made it almost to Toontown. I can literally see the sign, finally. And it still says it has a 10-minute wait, which is kind of unbelievable. So yeah, we're gonna go ride it. And then probably do It's a Small World. It definitely is very cartoony in here. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. And here we are, we finally made it to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which actually I'm pretty excited to ride it. Yep, the standby is still only 10 minutes, not that bad at all. I love these movie posters.
Welcome to the El Capuchin Theater. Please make sure you keep moving on.
We finally caught up to all the other people in line, but it honestly doesn't seem like it's a 10-minute wait, but this queue is really nicely themed. Okay, that has to have been one of the coolest pre-shows for any ride, but now we have a little longer to wait before we get on. We are about to get on, but they did say no recording, and I'm not going to break any rules, so if you want to see a POV, there's definitely some online, but yeah, I'll talk to you after the ride.
That one was actually a ton of fun. It was very unique to see the ride, but now I think we're going to go say hi to Mickey. And then after, I think we're going to do It's a Small World. But yeah, this area looks very nice. We're just gonna go to It's a Small World, where it's 45 minutes to see Mickey. That's crazy. Unfortunately, it is broken down right now. So I think we're gonna try to hop on this train real quick and go around one lap.
Next up is Tomorrowland.
Latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere.
As well. Once again, repeat. Students moving up to the pool and please stop. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, the train was pretty cool, and it is kind of cool how they have their seats unconventional and how they have the whole dino scene, but now it's time for a snack, and this popcorn is really good.
We are using our first lightning lane on It's a Small World because it has a 30-minute wait. The crowds are definitely starting to show up. Glad to have to wait through all that.
And luckily again, just like that, we got on really quick, and now here's a little montage of It's a Small World, the holiday edition.
We are now going to start tours because we did get a lightning lane. Don't know really anything about it, but actually kind of excited. And it did unfortunately start to rain. Yeah, they've gotten a lot busier. Loki, does anyone know if this used to be something, this track? It honestly does. Like, I know they didn't just place this here accidentally. Like, yeah, they've gotten a lot busier. And here we are. Don't know anything about this ride, but
Are you? Or not? Because you're coming out right on my phone.
Excuse me, who are you?
don't know anything about this ride, but I'll talk to you when we're done. That ride was low-key underwhelming. If I waited more than 30 minutes for that, I would be mad. It was kind of short, but it was fun. Low-key, don't really know where we're going now, but I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Those chicken tenders were low-key just okay, but now we are going to Peter Pan. Okay, I think we found the line for Peter Pan, so I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
Okay, that ride was actually pretty unique. And now there was a parade, so I'll quickly watch it and then we'll be on to the next ride.
The parade was actually pretty cool, but now we're doing Astro Blasters because we have a lightning lane.
And I'm going to be honest, yet again, I don't really know much about this ride, but I'm excited to see what it has to offer.
I love all the attention to detail.
Yeah, with me loving Toy Story, this queue was actually really cool with the whole Buzz Lightyear animatronic, and then just like that, we are on the ride yet again.
That blaster ride was actually a lot of fun, and yet again, I just don't know where we're going, so I'll let y'all know in a minute. I think we are going to Autopia now. Pretty excited about this one. It only has a 30-minute wait, so it's not that bad.
And for my viewers that are Six Flags Over Texas locals, this is just like our Chaparral antique cars, just without the dinosaurs. Yeah, and I would like to say this wait did take 30 minutes, and I was surprised it was only 30 minutes. It felt like it was longer, but
Finally about to get on. Low-key actually kind of excited for this one.
okay, something I really like about this ride compared to the antique cars is, first of all, how long the track is, but second of all, how it's like you're actually driving on a highway, and there's just a lot of other cars around you, and it's just so cool. And there's a little off-roading section.
This ride is actually a ton of fun with all the theming and stuff just for a little car ride. I actually really enjoyed that one.
Honestly, it might seem dumb, but this is a must-do at this park. And now, just like that, the sun has started going down if you haven't noticed. And there's a little show at It's a Small World. Yeah, if you didn't get the general idea from the crowd, this was absolutely amazing to see in person. And I'm sorry, Silver Dollar City, but you have nothing compared to this.
Low-key, that was actually pretty cool with all those lights. And now all these lights are on. That was actually pretty cool. Now we're going to Pirates, I think, or like Jungle, whatever. Now that the sun's down, all the lights are going to start coming on, which is pretty cool. We saw the castle with the lights, and it is really pretty, and I'll show you guys in a little bit, but we are now going into Adventureland. We haven't been in here yet today. And we have finally made it to Pirates of the Caribbean. And here we are, we finally found the entrance.
Okay, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I was starting to get so tired, but actually I was kind of excited for this ride.
Finally inside the building. Looking for a second, thought we went back outside again, but I think it's just a show building.
We all work hard on the shit we do, no matter the trade or profession. And every evening we gather round to sing of our daily confessions. The next day comes and we do it again, another adventure beginning. As the wind and waves take us on our way, these are the words to be singing. Yo ho, we're living our lives on the sea. Yo ho, a pirate's life is for me. Yo ho, we're living our lives on the sea. Yo ho, a pirate's life is for me.
Really, Minnie, we got it on your own. Drink up, lads. There's treasure enough for all.
That ride was definitely unique and low-key kind of boring, but it was very cool to see the set.
And as I promised you earlier, here's a look at the castle. But just like most parks during this time of the year, the park absolutely transformed at night.
And just like that, we are out of the park going to the hotel room.
But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and all y'all's support. We are literally really close to 500 subscribers, and it couldn't have been done without y'all. And honestly, if you subscribe in the future, maybe we can do even bigger trips. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and bye.